Alright, okay, so we got ourselves another Sparking Zero reveal. And as you can see here, we've got 4 more reveals. Now, leaks revealed obviously CAULIFLA KALE, and I think Kefla was also leaked. However, now we've got the official account revealing all 4 of these characters. I say 4 because Super Saiyan 2 is obviously separate from base form, you know, technicalities and all that shit. In any case, we got ourselves some images to evaluate. Now the caption is, not everyone gets to be a Super Saiyan. Kefla's power keeps rising in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Now, according to the V-Jump leak that we got, we saw like the reveal of 5v5 returning to the game. We also saw Trunks and Goten, they were revealed, but it seems to be that they're not included in this post, or it's reserved for tomorrow, maybe later. However, there is definitely a theming with the next trailer by the looks of it, and I'll go into a bit more detail as we cover things. So let's just take a quick closer look at the images we've been provided. This is Kefla. Now, weirdly enough, this is supposed to be, I think this is Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, because this is the move that Super Saiyan 2 Kefla does against UI Goku. But there is a distinct lack of, you know, electricity surrounding her, which is like the trademark of Super Saiyan 2 forms. So this is making me think that Super Saiyan 2 Kefla is not a thing. And it's just Kefla and Super Saiyan Kefla. Or they could just do Super Saiyan Kefla on her own, which would be surprising. But if you look at this really closely at the stage at the back, it's the city stage this takes place in. Or actually no, this could be World Tournament, because World Tournament does have these kind of buildings at the back as well. So it's a matter of, I think it's definitely confirmed that fusions are going to be a thing. I mean, let's be honest here. If they're going to show off the fusion mechanic in any like trailer, it's going to be Kefla versus, you know, Gotenks, which I think is my personal opinion. The next trailer we're going to get when it comes to Sparking Zero, they're going to reveal the 5v5, they're going to reveal fusions, you know, from the old games and stuff like that. And the whole end game of the trailer is going to be Kefla versus Gotenks. Specifically Super Saiyan Gotenks. If they wanted to be extra, maybe it'd be Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, but I think it's just going to be specifically Super Saiyan for now. But yeah, Kefla looks pretty cool. The hair's a lot smaller than I thought it'd be, but again, this is still like, you know, work in progress. They could change this at any time. But I think Kefla overall came out pretty good. And I'm glad that she's going to be able to use, you know, her swirly beam that she used against UI Goku in some way. But let's move on to, which is undoubtedly my favourite image, the Super Saiyan 2 CAULIFLA, my bad, image. I don't recognise this move that she's doing here, but okay, yeah, this is the World Tournament, because look, you see that building there, the big tall like circle with a thin foundation? That's the exact same building. So yeah, this is going to be a World Tournament type trailer between CAULIFLA and KALE and Goten and Trunks. That'll be cool. At least that's my theory. And I hope it's right. But in any case, look how awesome this is. Again, I don't recognize the move that CAULIFLA is doing, so if you guys want to point that out, what move she's doing in the comments, I would appreciate it. But this is supposed to be Super Saiyan 2 CAULIFLA. And the reason being is because one strand is pointed upwards and one is pointed down. You know, the signature bang style from Super Saiyan 2 haircuts. If this was just Super Saiyan, we'd have both, you know, I think both strands are down where she's Super Saiyan. I'd have to check. But Super Saiyan 2 has the, you know, signature bang. But yeah, CAULIFLA looks really good. I'm interested to see what this technique is when the trailer drops, if there is a trailer this month, but it's definitely shaping up to be that way, judging from these screenshots. Next we have KALE, yeah, that's it. Base form KALE, because we already had, you know, her Berserk form revealed. I don't think we'll see a Super Saiyan, like a mastered Berserk KALE appearance, but if we do, that would be pretty cool, but the chances are very slim. But if we do, it'd make a lot more sense as to how, you know, Kefla manifests, because Kefla is the fusion between, you know, controlled KALE and Super Saiyan 2 CAULIFLA. So it makes more sense if, you know, those two are fusing, but again, it could be game dependent where it doesn't matter if you're in base form or Super Saiyan, you can still do it. much like how Raging Blast 2 did it and Ultimate Tekaichi did it, and you know, so on and so forth. But this is Kale doing her resist blast attack. Again, nothing spectacular, but the camera angle really does a lot of favors. Again, we get a bit of a closer look at the World Tournament stage. And as you can see, they've gotten back to their age-old, you know, strat of making these guys PNGs. I mean, I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to render like 100 people, maybe more, in a crowd. I don't know for certain if they're like PNGs, like they're just 2D crowds or not. But it's definitely looking like that if you get it from like angles like the side and stuff. But I still think it looks pretty good. And we get a better look at like the stage and like the grass and stuff and how the light just bounces off it. It looks really nice. And yeah, KO is just whatever. Like, there's nothing really much to comment on KO. I'm just going to be interested in how she plays, given that she doesn't really fight that much in base. So hopefully we get to see some cool, maybe game original moves. And again, there's the tower from earlier. And the last screenshot we have is of base CAULIFLA. This is her doing Crush Cannon. I mean, that's basically her iconic move at this point. Like the little beam that she does that scatters into a bunch of small ones. You know, that's basically her trademark move. I don't think I can look at CAULIFLA and think of any other move outside of that Crush Cannon thing she does. Yeah, again, nothing much to really comment about here. A base form CAULIFLA does look good. And I'm looking forward to see what they can do with her, but again, it's gonna look quite a bit polished because I like looks a bit janky here, but oh well. Here's what it is. I'm not gonna get too nitpicky about it because again, this is still work in progress, it's subject to change, yada yada, you know the deal. But one thing I want to focus on is the sky. Like, you can see here, the sky goes completely red when Kefla does this move. So I'm assuming this is like an ultimate attack. And I'm assuming this is like a super attack, and a super attack, because the sky normally grays out when a super attack is performed by looks of it. Like, this does not look like an ultimate attack, as cool as it looks. And obviously, KO has the same effect, charging the resist cannon. And again, we see the grey sky again, except the only outstanding thing here is Kefla, where the sky is completely red. So I'm assuming for ultimate attacks, the sky goes a unique color depending on what the move is. And for generic super attacks, the sky like grays out a bit or goes a certain type of hue to emphasize it. So yeah, again, this might be common knowledge, but I just want to try and cover as much as I can with the information provided. You get the idea. So yeah, that's the newest release from the Twitter account Dragon Ball Games. Normally they release trailers at the end of the month, so expect to see that at the 31st. If not, it is what it is. We basically have a confirmation of the theme. It's most likely going to be CAULIFLA and Kale versus Trunks and Goten, who then fuse into Kefla and Gotenks. This theory, it will be confirmed if the next set of screenshots are Goten and Trunks. If they are, then that's going to be trailer's thing. And we'll get to see the fusion mechanic in action, we'll get to see the 5v5 mechanic in action. You get what I mean. So that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this little bit different video. I wanted to cover Sparking Zero as, according to leaks, this game will be dropping in October. And we're not too far away from October. So I want to try and start covering information supplied from this account. And I want to be hyped for Sparking Zero when that drops. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this little analysis video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know your theories and who else might be in the game next and what the trailer might entail. But as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.